Hello everyone. What is the scariest part of abuse? What is the scariest part of abuse? My dear, the scariest part of abuse is not the punch. It is the slow permission you did not notice. The silent conditioning. That is the scariest part of abuse. Do you think abuse is loud? I don't think so. The truth is, abuse is often quiet. It is subtle. It is calculated. It's not loud. One day you swear, I would never accept that. But slowly, they cross the line. They fail to respect your boundaries. Then another and another, until you are conditioned to accept what you once swore you would never allow. That is how abuse begins. When they cross the line, you're tolerant. You're committed. I want to make this thing work. I want to be understanding. I want to make sure I will not be blamed for this. I want to make sure I played my role successfully. I want to make sure that things work out. They crossed the line. They kept doing it. They continued doing it. And then you conditioned yourself to accept once you once swore you would never allow. That's the trick of abuse, my dear. It doesn't arrive like thunder, not at all. It creeps in like fog. And before you know it, you are desensitized. You're tolerating disrespect unconsciously. You're living in a cage you did not even see being built because you wanted to be the good one. You wanted to be the best out there. My dear, the reality, the minute someone crosses your boundary, sound the siren. Say, this is unacceptable. Be bold enough to say it. And if it continues, walk away. Because no one is worth the price of losing yourself. As I said, most often, we want to make these things work. We keep postponing, we keep tolerating. Oh, I believe. You know, at times we are so religious because there's a difference between spirituality and religiosity. At times we are so carried away by religion. We think that everything is about prayers. The question is, the person you're praying for or the thing you're praying for, is it actually God's will? Is it actually God's will? Because the first thing is to be able to know God's will for your life. God's will for that relationship. By the time you're doing your best and struggling to make things work, maybe it's just God's own way of struggling to expose some of their weaknesses to let you know that it was never my will. So the time someone crosses the boundaries, you should be able to tell them, stop it there. And once it continues, tell them you cannot take it because it's not worth the price of you losing yourself. So what is the take here? Do you confront the first red flag or wait until the pattern is clear? Feel free to drop your answer in the comment section because respect is not negotiable and silence is the soil where abuse grows. I hope I made some sense. Good morning.